Okay, so we see Genevieve comes down and she asks Blake on a date. How does that make you feel?
At that point, I Blake and I were he was giving me space and I just wanted him to be happy and I wanted both of us to figure out what's going on, what's missing. I did not think that he would go on that date just because, like, when you're being told like someone is closed off and they want to pursue you, like I just assumed like, oh, he's not like interested in that. But he had every right to do that, just like I had every right to explore. So I think I was thrown off, but not in like an angry way. It was just like, oh, this is a twist that I did not see coming, and like he deserves to do that. Like I can't want to do something and not let him do that either.
Him giving you space and telling you, I feel like you need space from me. Were you happy about that? Did you want space from him?
I didn't know. I really did not know what to do to make me like to make it click in my head. Like, are we the best match? Like, I just needed to figure that out. Like, is like Blake is great and he's every girl like he's every girl would want a Blake. Like he has all these great qualities, but like is that something that fits in my life? Can I fit in his? Like are we the best match? So for me, like I didn't know the best approach to that. So when he offered, I respect his experience. I respect his maturity. So when he offered space, I trusted that that was the best approach for us in that moment.
What were your hesitations with Blake? Because you say you're still trying to figure out if you're the best fit for each other. What was it that was kind of making you question
up until that moment, like, we have such different lives outside of Paradise. He travels a lot. We live in different countries.
Yeah.
And those are things that you can overcome. I just think I was very scared and I didn't want to leave in a public relationship just for it not to work. So I think for me, I was taking it as seriously as possible and being very logical. And so I was having a lot of internal dialogues and freaking myself out. And that's where I went wrong. I probably should have communicated that a little bit more. And like I did that with my friends. I did that with, other people, but you don't really see that. But I think for me, it was just like, am I good enough to fit in his lifestyle? And like, can we match where we're at in life?
I feel like that's fair.
That's totally fair. Like, I don't think you were really overthinking that necessarily. Like, you're talking like I'm from Canada and Joe's from US. So like as people that like had to overcome like the different countries, like that is a huge thing to consider if you're going to date someone in a different country than you. And then on top of that, like Blake has a very unconventional lifestyle. Like you're probably seeing like, do I want to go scuba diving with whales in Africa? Like, I don't know.
Like, and I shared similar interests in like our love for animals and like our passion for that. And like, that's something that I was excited about in that time to like join him on. But it was like, I'm starting out my career. Like, do I drop everything and do that? Or do I like what? It was just, there was so many things that I was thinking of and I was just being so logical and like, I'm not upset that that's my approach. I wish I translated that well. Like I have a hard time. I get emotional. I cry. Like I don't like communicate as well as I could. And I'm learning and I'm realizing that. But that's where I was at in that time, was just trying to figure that out.